Offense is the best defense. Attack is the best form of defense. The only way to get contaminated matter off our hands is to wash them. Washing our hands isn't a guarantee against infection of coronavirus or any other disease. It will, however, provide a strong first defense against illness. Germs in our hands can be transferred to ourselves by touching our eyes, noses, or mouth, food and drinks throughout preparation or consumptions, other people by shaking hands, other objects such as handrails, doorknobs, tabletops, and others. These viruses may contaminate the food, water, hands, and inanimate surfaces, and are readily transmitted by contact with contaminated object, by consumption of physically contaminated food or water, or between people, in particular hands, are thought to be a principal vehicle. Washing lifts microbes off the skin and ends down the drain. Apply soap enough to cover both hands. Lather our hands by rubbing them together, palm to palm. Rub our right palm over the back of our left hand, interlacing our fingers, then switch our left over right. Rub palm together with the fingers interlaced. Scrub the backs of the fingers and the fingernails in cupped palm with the fingers together. Press our left thumbs by turning and rubbing on our right palm. Do the same over the right thumbs and the left palm. Scrub our left palm with clasped fingers of our right hands and vice versa. Rinsing with running water, a basin of standing water may be contaminated by previous use. Wet hands can still carry the germs, so dry thoroughly with a single-use towel or air dryer. As you already know that we can use hand sanitizer in a pinch. Its alcohol contains kills germs. As you know about, we should only use hand sanitizer when soap and water are available. Part of the reason that hand sanitizer isn't as effective as washing our hands is that the people often wipe their hands before the hand sanitizer dry is completely. Also, if our hands are dirty or greasy, hand sanitizer may not work because they cannot penetrate dirt and grease it like soap can. Using hand sanitizer only as alternative when we don't have access to soap and water. Hand sanitizers are a convenient way to clean our hands when soap and water aren't available. Often used on the go, hand sanitizer contain ethyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol or both to kill bacteria and viruses on our hands. Alcohols have long been known to kill germs by denaturing the protect outer proteins of microbes and dissolving their membranes. As economic activity has slowed, air quality over the world has temporarily improved. Climate science to the way millions of people around the world have changed their behavior, so it is possible to do the same for a climate crisis. But sadly, we may not see reduction in air pollution translated into direct drops in mortality. In fact, it will be very difficult to interpret the mortality that people there will be an increase in number of deaths due to COVID-19. Also impact of financial hardships and stress, increase in risk and severe of chronic disease and death rate, impact of restriction of the elderly health in various ways, and impact of restriction on access to healthcare, hospitals, and medicine for non-related COVID-19 related diseases. Due to the COVID-19 lockdown, ironically, clear sky cover, clear water over the world capital city as air pollution levels drops due to coronavirus, showing drastic reductions in air pollution across hit cities. Our planet is beautiful, but also extremely fragile, and many people see our planet and its pollution caused by human beings in a very different perspective. The economic activity goes down, but for our planet, there is a relief because of the pollution levels are also decreasing. Decreasing in global domestic product leads to a decrease in carbon emission. This is very difficult to predict because for us, we don't know precisely what the impact on the economy will be. Greenhouse gas emissions reductions from the transport sector and the industrial sectors, so we will see a large greenhouse gas reduction. The reduction on traffic, industrial activity caused by COVID-19 has already led to the observation of reduction on some air pollutants. Less pollution is always good. However, on the other hand, as more when people stay at home, some domestic emission may go up in some residential areas. For example, emissions from wood stoves, air conditioning, electronic tools. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused industrial activity to shut down and cancel flights and other journeys, slashing greenhouse gas emission and air pollution around the world. If there is something positive to take from this terrible crisis, it could be that it's offered a taste of the air we might breathe in the low carbon futures. Fine particles irritate the eyes and the throat and inhibit breathing. In extreme cases, elderly people and those who suffer from asthma risk death if not properly treated. In the longer term, air pollution can cause chronic respiratory or cardiac problems or lung cancer. The reduction in pollution may have even saved more lives than the death toll caused by the deadly virus. As the coronavirus pandemic impacts millions across the world and bring economics to the grinding halt, there is a lot of talk about how emissions from fossil fuel combustion have dropped radically in many countries. Yet, this is no solution to air pollution and climate change. I see trees of green, landless is true, and I see them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, blind with day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do there? They're saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I would ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. For the climate change discussion, this is certainly an eye-opening observation. Ironically, our response to the different crises, the coronavirus pandemics, indicated that it is possible for us to change our ways, but only when there are governmental efforts to support behaviorist change, which we have seen with coronavirus and need to see now with climate change. As we can there see the world change, the perception of people to make them realize that human activity has a large impact on the planet's environment and might lead to partial rethinking in several domains. During the pandemic, staying indoors, staying home, and reduced road emissions will protect vulnerable people from the adverse effects of air pollution. When this pandemic is over, as a finish, it might be possible to assess this using routine. I hope that after the lockdown has ended, we can move into a greener harvest that after the lockdown has ended, in a greener breathing to environment. And we are more aware about protecting vulnerable, priceless people's lives. If we don't change, people won't change. Then the world won't change. So we cannot change others, but first step, we can change ourselves. I'm gonna make a change. Who wants I'm alive? It's gonna feel really good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the color one, my favorite winter coat. This wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids on the streets with not enough to eat. Who am I to be bright, pretending not to see their needs? A summer disregard, a broken bottom top, and a one-man soul. They followed each other on a winged note, 'cause girl nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm standing with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way. And no message could have been any clearer. If wanna make a world a better place, take a look just and make a change. Na 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 na. I'm being a victim of selfish kind of love. It's time to realize that the other with no home. No running out too long. Could it be really me pretend that they know long? I will deep inside somebody breaking heart and wash out dream. They hollered the pardon of the wind, you see, 'cause they're no place to be. That's why I'm standing with him. I'm standing with a man in the middle. I'm asking him to change his way. And no message could have been any clearer. If wanna make a word a better place, take a look just at the maker. Change. I will contact you as soon as I arrive at airport. See you soon. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.